James Comey is a name many Americans know. He's been at the center of some of the most pivotal moments in recent U.S. history. He served as U.S. Attorney for the Southern District of New York, then as Deputy Attorney General under President George W. Bush, and later as FBI Director under President Obama. As FBI Director, Comey oversaw major investigations, including the Clinton email probe and the early stages of the Russia election interference inquiry. His decisions made him a lightning rod for controversy, and his abrupt firing by President Trump in 2017 only heightened his public profile. Comey's tenure in these top roles coincided with key periods in the Jeffrey Epstein saga, making his potential knowledge of federal investigations into Epstein a matter of intense interest. Lawmakers saw Comey as someone who might hold crucial information about how the government handled, or mishandled, the Epstein case. His unique vantage point inside the justice system is why the House Oversight Committee wanted to hear from him. They viewed him as a potential witness who could shed light on the government's actions regarding a notorious predator. The Epstein case is a dark chapter, marked by a powerful man's decades-long abuse and a justice system that failed to stop him. After Epstein's suspiciously lenient 2008 plea deal and his 2019 jailhouse death, the House Oversight Committee launched a sweeping investigation. Their goal: uncover the extent of Epstein's connections and determine if he received special treatment from government agencies. James Comey, with his high-level DOJ and FBI roles, was subpoenaed to testify about any knowledge he had of Epstein or related investigations. The committee wanted to know, did Comey ever see a memo, hear a conversation, or come across Epstein's name in any official capacity? The subpoena was a tool to get answers from someone who might have been in the know. Instead of testifying, Comey sent a formal letter to the committee just days before his scheduled deposition. In it, he stated unequivocally that he had no information relevant to the Epstein investigation. At no time during my service at the Department of Justice or the FBI do I recall any information or conversations that related to Jeffrey Epstein or Ghislaine Maxwell, he wrote. This sworn statement, submitted under penalty of law, carried significant legal weight. Lying in this context would be a federal crime, so the committee accepted his denial as credible. Chairman James Comey withdrew the subpoena, saying Comey's letter was sufficient. Forcing a deposition would only yield the same answer and waste resources. With Comey's official testimony on record, this avenue of the investigation was closed. Comey wasn't the only high-profile official subpoenaed in the Epstein probe. The committee also targeted former attorneys general like Eric Holder, William Barr, Jeff Sessions, and others, as well as former FBI Director Robert Mueller. Most responded with formal denials, stating they had no knowledge of Epstein's case, and their subpoenas were withdrawn. Even current Attorney General Merrick Garland provided a similar response. The committee also subpoenaed Bill and Hillary Clinton, whose personal connections to Epstein have fueled public speculation. As of early October 2025, it's unclear if the Clintons will testify or submit written denials. This pattern of denials raises questions. How did a case of this magnitude escape the attention of top officials, and who, if anyone, will provide real answers? As of October 8, 2025, the House Oversight Committee's Epstein investigation continues, but the withdrawal of subpoenas for Comey and others marks a turning point. The focus may now shift to the field agents and offices that handled the original investigations, especially the controversial 2008 plea deal. Political tensions run high, with critics accusing the committee of partisanship, while others demand full transparency. There's growing bipartisan support for declassifying all government files related to Epstein and Maxwell. Advocates argue that only full disclosure will reveal the truth about Epstein's crimes, his connections, and any government failures. The push for declassification could spark a showdown between Congress and the executive branch. The public's demand for answers isn't fading, and the quest for truth about Epstein and those who enabled him is far from over. The shadows of this scandal still linger over the highest levels of American power.